Alright, fine.
No, just keep it rolling. Just fuck it. Just kind of...
I don't want to fucking go through 4 minutes of trash. Whatever, fine. Hey, folks, I'm Jay.
And I am Marcus.
Alright, so, this is the third time we're trying to record this game.
Third time's a charm.
Yeah. First time had to be cut because we decided to try to play this on the regular, on the Xbox 360, and then we found out there were emulation errors, such as no sound.
Yep, it was very bad. It was uncomfortable to play. We wondered why the game felt so empty and hollow.
Yeah. Turns out it was empty and hollow because it was empty and hollow. So, for those of you who have never played, this is Munch's Oddysee. So, it's part of the Oddworld franchise. This is the third one. And the general gist of the franchise is that this character we're playing right now, Abe, is a Mudokon, part of the Oddworld, who is a corporate slave to awful, awful corporate heads on legs. And I really wish I was joking about that, but that is an accurate description.
These games are kind of like, I guess you would call them platforming puzzle games. Like, this game is a little bit more of the adventure realm than the previous two games. The previous two games were more side-scrolling affairs.
Yeah, they were side-scrolling puzzle games. This one's a 3D one, because for those of you who were not born yet when the 360 era was about, that was the big how-to-do.
Wait, is your audience younger than Xbox 360?
I mean, there are some people.
That's like 12 years ago. Oh my god, that console's 12 years old.
It's a little... Isn't it older?
2005. Oh no,
Yeah,
13 years old.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like, most kids wouldn't have been playing... Like, 13 years ago, most kids would have probably been, like, little like, you could have a 20-year-old who might have been too young to either... Not, like, necessarily too young to play video games, but young enough that they didn't give a shit about an Xbox, right?
We got an Xbox, an original Xbox, when we were like 7 years old.
No.
Yeah, we were, because Halo was new.
Yeah, well, I was 25, and it was 2005.
You were not 25 in 2005.
No, sorry, I'm 25, and it was 2005. And that was 13 years ago, so I was 12, 13.
Yeah, and I was 10 when Xbox 360 came out.
So you weren't 7.
No, I said the original Xbox.
Yeah.
No, the original Xbox was 2000 and...
5 is what you said.
No, for 360. The 360 was 2005. Xbox original was 2001. November.
Bullshit.
Yeah, it was, man. Halo 1 was 2001. This game is 2001 as well.
So 17 years ago, I would have been... Oh, fuck me, I would have been 8.
7, 8 years old, yeah.
Alright, I retract my previous state. I don't know. Anyway, for those of you who don't remember the Xbox era, or who just, like, you know, are like me and became a hard alcoholic and wiped your memory, the Xbox, GameCube, PlayStation 2 era was a mysterious era where everyone decided now was the time to move to the third dimension, for better and worse.
Yeah, actually, it's my favorite era of gaming, quite honestly.
No, it's a good era, and I'm very nostalgic for it. But at the same time, it's also awful.
No, it's amazing. You're just wrong.
No, man, like...
Every game had this amazing tone. Like, this is also part of that, like, really weird period of time where it's like... Every console had these kind of, like, weird Tim Burton-esque kind of, like, platforming games that had this weird kind of aesthetic to it. It's kind of hard to pinpoint.
You gotta throw them over the wall, I think.
No, you have to make them do some sorcery.
Yeah, go and do it. Do the thing, slave. You work for me now. But, so, no, like, that... Not all games, but, like, there was certainly, like, a big push for this bizarre aesthetic of, like...
Yeah, like, you know, Blinks the Minesweeper. Yeah. What's that one stupid rare game? Ghouls and Ghosts? Monsters and Ghoulies?
Grabbed by the Ghoulies?
Oh, yeah, Groped by the Ghoulies.
Groped by the Growlies?
Yeah, that's the one. Groped by the Growlers?
Yeah.
That one, that's
this
the
is
one.
getting, like, this is getting more offensive the more you talk.
And you have Blinks the Minesweeper. Wait, no, I'm fucking that one up, too. Was Blinks that explosive cat?
Blinks that explosive cat?
That's the one.
Yeah, everyone remembers that treasure. Blinks that explosive cat.
You tie the Tasmanian... Oh my god, tie the Tasmanian devil.
No, it was tie the Tasmanian tiger. You have so far gotten all of these wrong. And also, none of them have a Tim Burton aesthetic.
Voodoo Vince does.
Yeah, but you didn't say that.
Oh. Well, I was thinking it.
Well, yeah, that goes great into the microphone. Think louder.
Well, maybe I will.
Look at that God Rays. That was new tech. Back then, God Rays were impressive instead of offensive and bright.
You know, honestly, this game looks really good.
Yeah, you know what?
Look at the game.
I will go out and say this is aged alright.
No, it's aged wonderfully.
No, because like there's some problems, but they're not as bad as they could be.
No. This game is the greatest game of all time.
Jeez, that guy almost ran right into a fucking landmine. Tell him to fucking wait.
I just kind of forgot what button it was.
There was a lot of buttons.
I think I'm supposed to go in here.
Yeah, jump in the hole. See, it tells you to do that.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's coming back to me.
Yeah. Oh man. This era of video gaming is special, but it's also cursed. You missed a bunch of this.
Doesn't mean anything.
You gotta, Mark. You gotta collect all the splooge.
I gotta collect all the splooge.
Come on, Abe. You gotta collect the splooge.
I'm gonna collect them. It's fine. It's not a currency.
Collect Magoo, my guy.
Yeah.
Gabagook. I'm saying, oh man. No, that cutscene broke.
This game is objectively one of the greatest games of all time. In my opinion.
I'm not gonna say this game is bad, because it's very good.
No, you're very good. This game's amazing.
Well, thank you. But no, what I'm trying to say is, I'm not gonna argue that this game aged well, because it's a lot. It has aged better than any launch title I've ever seen. There's some that wasn't Luigi's Mansion a launch title?
Yeah, that was a launch title. That's right.
I will argue Luigi's Mansion is one of the better launch titles.
That's an amazing launch title. Yeah. Also, Halo 1 actually, even for that matter.
Was that a launch title?
It sure was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those are all really good. You know what? This era is probably one of the last times we had good launch titles.
Yeah, Xbox 360 it actually was a very... I remember that launch being just fucked. It had, like, cameo elements of power. Call of Duty 2, which is actually a really good game.
Yeah, okay, so one of the times...
elements of power.
One of the times we tried to record this game, this is the time where the audio just didn't work and we didn't find out until an hour in. We actually looked up, like, all the launch titles, and I think actually what's funny is Breath of the Wild is probably one of the first in a long time of a launch title that was actually, like, remarkable.
That was a launch title,
yeah. Breath of the Wild was a launch title, and it was one of... I mean...
And that game was just praised, so...
I mean, it's
kinda
really
rare.
good. Yeah, this was like... Yeah, because I think it was, like, the 360 and the 1 eras, so the last... Technically current era of video games? Would you call it current?
What, the Xbox One PS4 era?
Yeah, because I mean, technically they're being replaced by the 1S and the...
Well, no, because all the games still work on the non-S and Pro versions, so...
There's been theories about that, like, just like with the new 3DS, it's gonna slowly start evolving where it's gonna be like, this game will not run on the original, you have to get the... Because, like...
Maybe eventually, but...
There is... I'm not gonna say it's, like, huge, but there is a bigger... like, amount of power between the S and the original.
Yeah, well, the problem is, like, most developers don't want to double down on that because they don't want to alienate potential audience members, right?
No, but I mean, like, some consoles very clearly... Like, some games are, right now, very clearly better optimized for the new one.
Yeah.
Like, I love Monster Hunter World. And if you haven't played it, I really recommend it, because it is a fantastic game, and especially if you've never played Monster Hunter, it is a good way to get into the series, because it has a lot of quality of life improvements from the series that are, like... Even as a diehard Grognard, I'm like, these are good.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Grognard is an old term for just... Have you ever seen, like... The best way I can describe a Grognard is... Have you ever seen that JPEG of that fat nerd going to a LAN party and carrying an entire desktop set and, like, scowling at the guy with a laptop, and it just has the quote, "Filthy casuals"?
Okay, I know the type you're talking about,
Yeah.
though.
Like, the best way I can describe it is angry, fat nerd who hates casuals with a bizarre passion.
Wait, what's this term again? I never heard this before. A
Grognard.
grognard.
So this is the
Wow,
kind of
I did not know that was.
these
a
are the
thing.
kind of people who would incorrectly say that Captain Picard is a bad captain because they preferred Kirk.
Okay.
These are the kind of like crusty, awful people who think Pathfinder is better than D&D. Oh no!
That's not what I want to happen. I swear to God, I told him to wait at the top of the hill.
Just tell him to wait here.
You know what? Yeah, I don't want to go all the way back up there. But they're already following me. Might as well just get what I need, get out of here.
How long until explosion?
You know, so far this game's AI is actually pretty good at not running into...
I love that dude who
hazards.
was just doing a weird shuffle back there.
Yeah, well, you know, it's 2001. I wonder when this game's right development now that I think about it.
I'm gonna say it, like, considering it was a launch title, if they didn't get a developer kit, it would have probably... you know what? I wouldn't have been surprised if this started as a PC game and then Microsoft told them, nah, we got something better.
Well, the thing about... Oh, right.
For God's sake.
Oh, wait, give me a sec. I don't know what I'm going to do here. No, that's not what I want.
Oh.
There it goes. So, anyways, what I like about the Xbox is they had this aesthetic where I felt like every game felt like a PC game of that era.
Well, so here's the thing. I don't know if you know this, but the Xbox was originally meant... It was as powerful as a PC of the time. The reason this was done was because the Xbox was actually, like, a very elaborate marketing plot for Microsoft. Oh, yeah, you have to fire up there and go get the scoops.
I don't have to. I can just, like, regenerate these ones.
Yeah, but I genuinely think it would be faster to just go get the ones that are already there.
I'm pretty sure I have enough, actually.
No, you need 6... Oh, no, you need only
I
30
already
more,
filled up some of them, yeah.
Alright, so the entire thing was that Microsoft was launching its new what's that called? Rendering or
DirectX? Like
yes,
the graphics
DirectX.
cards?
Yeah, graphics card, the DirectX. And to market it, they want it to go. You have to actually get the guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get the other group now.
Yeah, no, I'm on it.
So to advertise the DirectX set of stuff, they were going to make the Xbox, which was pretty much as powerful as a PC at the time, maybe a little weaker because it was... I mean, you know, the fucking thing. Anyway, it was supposed to be like the Xbox would be like, look at what DirectX can do! Ooh! And everyone was like, oh my god. And, or at least that was the plan, and then everyone was kind of more or less lukewarm about the whole thing. But, you know, we got some good shit. We got the Halos and the... God, what else?
We got Fusion Frenzy, Munch's Oddysee.
Yeah, we got Munch's Oddysee.
We had basically most of the best console versions were probably on the Xbox, in my opinion. Like, Splinter Cell was really good. That was actually an Xbox.
I mean, yeah, so that was the thing. Out of the 3 consoles, I believe it was strictly the most powerful.
Because usually, like, a lot of the games, too, even just the kind of games that come on the Xbox, you got a lot more of the gritty kind of, you know, first person. Like, a game like Black was on PS2 and Xbox only, but obviously the Xbox version was better.
Yeah.
And then a game like Area 51 or Mech Assault, because mech games were still a thing in 2000s.
Man. Oh, yeah, that was one of the things I really liked, because I've come back from my trip from Japan recently, and I think I've talked about me going on that trip in the channel, but fuck, that was one of the things you would have loved if you had come on that trip, man. The arcades had straight-up mech, like, fighting games where you get into giant pods.
Yeah, I know. I wish I could have experienced that.
Yeah. Oh god. I got into the Gundam one where you get to like do the fight in the fighting pod and it moves and makes noise and all that, and it was a hell of a lot of fun. Except I couldn't really fit because it was made for tiny Japanese people and I'm huge.
Yeah.
And like,
it's true.
I was pretty much folded like a fucking piece of paper. Are they gonna run the slow way or what's the deal with that?
I don't think you save them in this level. I'm pretty sure you just go home and that's it. Yeah, this is one where you don't actually save them.
Oh, you need them.
Yeah. These ones are supposed to die, basically.
Yeah. Which is really kind of... Oh, here they are!
Everybody listen.